Good morning, guten Tag, buongiorno, hasta mañana, whatever time zone this is, I don't care. This is Raw Talk with professional boxer Sam Clark. Sam, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, can I give a big shout out to yourself, Raw Talk TV, for having me on today. Really appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much, man. You know what? Not many guests come out with that first off the bat, so thank you for that. It means a lot, you know. So we've got Sam Clark on the show today. So Sam, you're a professional boxer. You've got a solid amateur pedigree, damn near 50 fights, minimal losses, and the only ones coming to Olympic level guys. How are you getting on? All right. I mean, tell us a little bit for the viewers who've never known you before. For the viewers who've never heard the name Sam Clark before, sum up Sam Clark in one sentence.
Yeah, so my name's Sam Clark. I'm just turning over professional. Hopefully make my debut next May. And I've had about 47 amateur fights. And I'm just going to come in and see what I can do in the professional ranks.
Brilliant. And what weight are you going to campaign at?
I think we're aiming super welterweight, I believe. That's the weight we're going to get down to.
Brilliant. So, Sam, I speak to a lot of fighters. After you've been boxing for a certain amount of time, I've been told by a lot of fighters it's very easy to get complacent, lose focus. And if so, has this ever happened to you? And if so, at what point did you think, right, enough's a fucking enough?
Yeah, I think when my mum and dad split up when I was about 12, I think it was. That's when I was in my amateurs. I was full on at it, and then my mum and dad split up, and I just couldn't be arsed with it anymore. Do you know what I mean? And then I still kept going, but I wasn't like I was. Do you know what I mean? And then I boxed. I think I had my last amateur fight a couple of months ago, but before I stopped, I was like 18-year-old. And then I got in with wrong crowds and stuff like that, and then went down that road on beer all the time and just didn't have a purpose, didn't have nothing. Just all we're doing, we're living for weekends, every weekend. Do you know what I mean?
Very easily done. They say a man with no purpose is like a lost sheep. A man with no shepherd.
Yeah, it's bad, mate. It's really bad. And then I met my wife, and then things changed.
That's phenomenal, man. There's nothing better than somebody rooting for you who's close to you, you know what I mean? What did she see in you, though, that you couldn't see in yourself?
I don't even think it's that. I think my wife's just so supportive. She knew, obviously, I boxed previous before I got over, and then obviously when I stopped and I was going out all the time, and I finally got with her. So I went boxing, and she was like, why did you go back boxing? She knew how good I was back then. And obviously I thought, you know what, yeah, I will actually. I don't really give her enough credit, to be fair, mate. Honestly, I really don't. And she's honestly done a real shit. I don't know where I'd be without her, mate. Honestly, I really don't.
That's what I mean.
So much for me. I can be forever grateful for her.
Yeah. Is there anybody else who's really supported, been influentially down the years, even when you were an amateur? Is there anybody that came to watch all your fights or batted for you like that?
Yeah, my grandma, mate. My grandma, she were biggest supporter, mate. And my dad, they travelled country with me every week in, week out.
That's beautiful. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, championship finals in Liverpool, in London. They come absolutely everywhere with me, mate. My grandma got really ill. Bless her, she passed away. But the one fight, she didn't come to a national final, and that were at Army Barracks in London. And the only reason why she couldn't come was because the doctor told her she couldn't travel. But apart from them, all 47 fights were there. Every single one of them. Didn't miss one. So yeah. I carry it everywhere I go, mate, honestly.
Do you still when you climb through those ropes, I know obviously you're going to be locked in on who's in front of you. But in the back of your mind, before you walk out, do you think she's somewhere in the audience watching?
Oh, yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. She comes everywhere. She's
one
on
of
the
the most beautiful things I've ever heard so far on Raw Talk. Can we just give this man a round of applause, please?
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Yeah,
thank you.
Seriously, for being so honest about it as well, because what I find, Sam, is men in 2025 are allowed to speak their minds. We're not allowed to say how we're feeling. And
but I think it's best for me, honestly. I really do.
I agree. So which leads me nicely onto this. I mean, well, not nicely onto it, but it's something that I wanted to touch on. I don't know about you, but I think that people are now starting, the collective consciousness and the boxing masses are starting to now understand just how much of a lonely sport boxing is. I mean, even in our short conversation, you told me you nearly quit. got into the wrong crowd at one point, and you've had to be knocked back into line, you know, and see your potential. And I've seen your training footage, and let me tell you something, very heavy-handed, very talented. Now people are starting to understand what a lonely sport boxing is. I mean, it's disgusting. In my opinion, it's vile, disgusting, and tragic that we had to lose one of British boxing royalty in Ricky Hatton for people to start realising and understanding, look, this is effing happening. This is fucking happening, yeah? And look, it's just happened. When are we going to start funding these guys to entertain us? Do you get me?
Yeah, that's it.
How do you feel about this? I mean, it's great, but I mean, what would your message be to the lads coming up watching this?
I think just if you've got any problems or you're hurting inside and you don't know what to do, just go speak to someone, or just go speak to someone, or even if it's like doing an hobby, for instance, rugby, football, anything, just get out there, because honestly, mate, that's one of the reasons why I got back into the swing of things, because my mental health. And obviously my wife supporting me through it. She just said, go do it, just get back to it. And I can just go, I'm off for a run tonight, I'm off for a 10k after this.
Yeah, it's good to know. I think you're real about that, though, because from my conversation off camera, you've been very vocal about this.
Yeah. Like I said, I struggle speaking to my wife. I don't know why. I can speak to her about anything, but I'd rather speak to a man, if you get me. Do you know,
I completely understand. Yeah.
One of my mates, for instance. So yeah, I'd love to set a mental health charity group up. I'd love it. Honestly, I would.
So you managed by Wayne Woods. Big shout out, Wayne. Big shout out to Wayne.
Yeah, big shout out, Wayne.
Shout out, Wayne. He's a good lad, good boy, lovely man. Got a load of time for him. Obviously, he's linked to this. A big shout out to War Sports, and big shout out to 2020 Promotions. In conjunction with Raw Talk. How do you see the fight going between Eubank and Ben tomorrow night?
No, I just think it's going to be a tear-up, mate. I think it's just one of them. Yeah, it's going to be a tear-up. It's going to be another cracking fight.
Is there any celebrities you'd fight?
Keir Starmer. I fucking love to smash him.
Okay, I love this guy.
To God.
You are now a resident guest.
Honestly, mate, I'd fucking white flower him. I despise him.
I don't think you'd be on your own in that category, you know?
Nah,
I really don't think you'd be on your own, bro. I grew up with watching Mike Tyson just eliminate people for fun. He was a big in why I wanted to do it. Even though I ended up in Thai boxing, not as a professional boxer. Are you with me? Is there anybody you grew up watching that really sort of like thought, fucking hell, you know what? That's what I want to be.
Ricky Hatton, mate. Ricky Hatton, he was my hero.
Have you ever met him?
I've even got his signature on my arm.
Wow, that's a hardcore fan there, right there.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved him, mate, honestly.
He was brilliant, wasn't he?
Everything, just his fighting style.
Yeah,
I love it. I loved his fighting style. Loved it. I'm sure and many other people had said that were his idol as well. Do you know what I mean? But
100%. Oh, listen, I could name you about 5 people just off the bat now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention their names because they probably wouldn't want me to, but I could mention about 5 names off the bat right now. Even trainers that Ricky Hatton taught to train. Yeah, and everyone's got a story about Ricky Hatton, haven't they?
Yeah, one of a kind.
He was a different breed. I think at British level he was phenomenal. I mean, he was the first man to take that many fans over to Las Vegas as well, which is
crazy. They drank the strip dry, didn't they?
Have you got any shout outs you want to make?
Yeah, I just want to shout out Wayne Woods at War Sports Management for having me on board. I'm excited for what next year brings. Trinity Boxing Club, Rick Bennett, Ben Bingham, for everything they do for me. 2020 Promotions, my wife, Savannah, I love you. And my kids, I do this for my kids more than all. And my family, but yeah, my kids.
I do everything for God. I do everything for God first, because without God, or a creator, or the universe, whatever philosophy you have, none of this is possible.
Yeah, 100%. And just one more shout out to Dave Young at PFY Fitness. Yeah, he gets me in shape, the shape I need to be in.
Without further ado, thank you for your time. Thank you. You've been an excellent guest. Big shout out, Wayne. Big shout out everyone who knows me in boxing. Big shout out Dan Garber today. Yeah, big shout out to Peter Fury. Big shout out Crawford Ashley. Big shout out to these men. All going to be guests on the show real soon. Coming to a Raw Talk.
Yeah. And like I said, mate, thank you for having me on. I really do appreciate it. Raw Talk TV.
It's only going in one direction, this show, and that is fucking up.